Hi, my name is Jeff Vajay. I am co-owner of Smart Athlete Physical Therapy and also a physical therapist on the ATP Tour. I'm here on site in Caltanissetta. It's a challenger event, and what I want to talk today about is tennis elbow, or that lateral epicondyle pain that most people get when they're hitting backhands, maybe serves, maybe forehands. So in the clinic, we see people coming in doing a lot of things incorrectly, and I think this can extend the time that you have tennis elbow or keep it from getting better. So one of the big things that we see people do incorrectly before a tennis match is doing this aggressive stretching of the wrist extensors. Flexors are okay, but the aggressive stretching of the wrist extensors will overload that tendon, it'll pull it over the bone, and it's going to make it very unhappy. So one of the things that we do, and we tell people to do instead, is find those tender spots in the wrist extensors, dig in there with your fingers. You can do some massage throughout the day, and also doing some active release. So this works really good before tennis practice or tennis match. Get into those tender spots, flex and extend the wrist, and work over that area until you feel like the pain is less or subsiding some. Okay, this will supplement that aggressive stretching that you do. Number two is we see a lot of people doing the wrist weights. So they'll start doing the wrist flexion and extension really early, and instead of doing that, we start them off on some isometric. So you can hold your tennis racket, elbow at 90, turn it to between 45 degrees and parallel, and hold that for 30 to 45 seconds. By doing that, it gently loads the tendon and builds up its tolerance to activity versus doing all these wrist extension exercises, which can actually aggravate the tendon. That's something down the road that we give people, but we like to start them off with these isometric exercises. So what I would supplement: aggressive wrist stretching and wrist extension exercises, do the active release, and do those isometric exercises. Works really well before tennis matches or just a couple times a day in general. That's my tip for the day. Thank you for your time.